Hello mga ka-Harvat and welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, we will have an interesting agenda for today. As you all know, UAE takes care of their people, their citizens and the residents. So now they have this initiative having the phase 3 clinical trial to fight the pandemic COVID-19. So what we did is we registered online, and for you to know more about it later on this video, so don't skip. We're very confident because we know that UAE is taking care of their people. So may mga tests, di pa namin alam actually yung process. So ngayon papunta pa lang kami dun sa facility. After namin mag-register yesterday through online, we're going there. Hindi pa namin alam yung process, kung anong mangyayari, kung anong gagawin sa amin. But we read the document, and kaya kami pupunta dun sa place ngayon kasi i-check muna nila kung pwede ka talaga. So ayun nga. So kami very much confident kami sa phase 3 na to, kasi aside from being a volunteer, you're also contributing sa result noong vaccine na yon. If it's effective, 'di ba? So mas maraming tao yung magbe-benefit. If it's proven na okay siya, so maybe ito na talaga yung sagot. So UAE as a country, we really appreciate yung concern nila sa mga tao. So for now, this is a free, since nag-volunteer kami, free siya, no cost. Again, pwede kayong mag-register for selected numbers of volunteers. Nag-a-accept sila sa ngayon. I will share with you the link on the description box below. If you have questions, just comment down as well. So yun, samahan nyo kami for today, and then titignan natin kung pwede kaming mag-video nung process. Kung hindi naman, isi-share ko na lang later yung mga mangyayari para may idea kayo. Excited kami kasi yung hashtag niya is hashtag for humanity, hashtag for humanity AE. So hindi lang siya para lang hindi kami pupunta doon para lang magkaroon kami ng vaccine or para safe. So apart from it, yun nga, nagko-contribute din kami sa kung ano man yung magiging result ng clinical test. For those who would like to visit, once you reach ADNEC facility, you have to go to gate number 5. So yun guys, nakapag-park na kami. After namin mag-park, mag-enter na kami sa exhibition center. Medyo nagugulang pa rin kami kung saan, pero share namin sa inyo kung saan. So, exhibition center, nasa basement 2 kami nag-park. Ayan, tapos second floor, car park B. So now we're entering the ADNEC facility. So we're here na at the ADNEC facility. So binigyan nila kami ng ganito sticker. Then we were asked to go to hall number 9. Tapos di namin alam kung anong meron doon, pero ayun, sundan lang namin siya. So nandito na kami, going to hall number 9. Yun nga mga ka-Harvat, tapos na tayo doon sa ginawa nating voluntary vaccine for the COVID. At syempre mga kaharbat, hindi tayo uuwi na wala tayong naharbat. So marami tayong naharbat dito. So, binigyan nila kami ng NKN95 mask, 20 pieces. Tapos, may pa voucher. Ito. So, may 300 worth of Lulu voucher silang binigay. Tapos, apart from that, ito madaming laman tong naharbat natin eh. So, binigyan ng thermometer, saka food, pack of food after. So, marami tang laman. Guys, good morning. So, today is the very first day after we receive the vaccination for the COVID trial. So, yesterday, we were not able to give you the clips. So, I'll discuss it today with any concerns, any questions that you might have. What is the process that we've been through yesterday? Actually, we don't have any idea what the process will be. How long will it take? Ano yung pagdadaanan namin? I volunteer in this trial. So, this is something I want to do and I volunteer to do. What made me decide to go on with the vaccination trial? Of course, there will be hesitations at first. It might affect some or there are risks, but the good thing about it is that beforehand, before you register, before you enter the facility, before you go to the vaccine, all the information will be shared to you para maintindihan mo siya. So, it is something that I decided to do not because I want to have the vaccine for myself, but I want to help. I want to help and I want to be part to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Kasi ano siya hindi talaga pa siya available sa market. At syempre, sa lahat naman ng gamot, kailangan niya ng clinical trials. Siguro kung may side effects or something, nandun pa rin naman siya, hindi mawawala kasi hindi pa nga siya proven at hindi pa siya available sa market. And I believe in the leadership of UAE as a country because they are really taking care of their people, citizens and residents, everyone. I really like the message that the country that the leadership wants to imply. So this is for the positivity, not for the negative. For now, they have opened or inviting volunteers, 15,000 healthy volunteers to undergo the vaccine. And currently, they're reaching the 5,000 people as of this time. If you're thinking to, or if you want to go with the process that I went through, you can visit the website. You can read the document before registering, and then understand each point. So, sana makatulong yung mga i-share ko for today. Nakalagay nga siya dun sa booklet na clinical trials are studies of research conducted on volunteers to test new ways in which we can prevent diseases and their spread. This research study is being conducted to determine how safe and effective the proposed treatment for the COVID-19 vaccine. How many volunteers will participate in the clinical trials? They're looking for 15,000 healthy volunteers 18 years old and above. What are the benefits of or any advantages during the participation? Obviously, this is free of charge. So, syempre, may mga restrictions din tayo in terms of if you can or if you cannot participate sa trial. I'm not a medical inclined person, pero ito yung mga details and information na nabasa ko doon sa binigay sa amin. So, nandyan na yung number 1, if you are pregnant. 2, if you have COVID symptoms like fever, runny nose, or nasal obstruction, ano pa ba? Basta yung mga COVID symptoms like fatigue, high fever, dry cough, all those stuffs. Then, if you have history din ng SARS and MERS-CoV, you will not be allowed, you cannot participate. And if you have allergic reactions, if you have a family history of epilepsy, you cannot participate also if you have diseases like acute chronic disease, heart failure, asthma, severe cardiovascular diseases, liver, kidney, or any malignant tumors, yan. So, uncontrollable diabetes, those are such sickness. If you have or meron pang list, which is i-discuss naman sa'yo siya during the process. And then, again, nakalagay naman siya dun sa document before you enter to register and before you proceed with the trial of the vaccine. Ano yung mga process, yung step by step? First step, so pumunta kami doon sa ADNEC facility. So once you enter, bigyan ka ng booklet which includes all the necessary information. Ayan, so may mga booklet, nandun din yung mga diaries, ano yung step-by-step procedures, everything will be there. At saka yung importante is the consent form. Next step is you will register. And remember, you have to bring your Emirates ID because that's the only thing that they will be asking from you, the Emirates ID. And then you will be registered na. Second step is i-redirect ka na sa nurse. The nurse will assess you. Yung mga regular vital signs, like yung BP, weight, height, temperature, yung mga ganun. Tapos interview, kung may medical history, ganyan. So, the nurse will assess you. Just to share on my experience, nung nandun ako sa nurse assessment, meron talagang hindi nag-proceed or hindi pina-proceed and she's having a high blood pressure. So, there are multiple times na chinek yung BP niya. Pero since, yun nga, as I said earlier, one of the requirement is you need to be healthy. So, from there, ifa-funnel nila kung sino yung mga eligible or ifa-funnel nila kung sino yung healthy. So, after that, if you're cleared in the nurse assessment, you will be directed naman sa physician's assessment. So, they will ask you all the information again for your medical history, background, and stuff. And then, since as I said, pregnant is not eligible for this trial. Syempre, i-check din nila yon. So, there will be pregnancy test. Nagganon din tayo, pregnancy test. Tapos, i-interviewin ka nila and all. So, it's important na i-disclose mo lahat. Kasi, kapag hindi mo din-disclose lahat, syempre, yung medical history background mo, hindi nga siya allowed, 'di ba? So, lahat naman ng dinisclose mo doon is ikikip nila for confidentiality. May confidentiality form din. Important na lahat ng details is nabasa mo before pursuing or before proceeding with the trial. And apart from it, doon din sa booklet, doon nakalagay brief introduction doon sa vaccine. Hindi ko na siya elaborate, pero kasi nandito lang naman ako para i-discuss yung process tsaka kung ano yung pinagdaanan namin. Tsaka yung personal experience ko lang. The clinical studies, they called it Inactivated SARS-CoV-2 Vaccine. So yun, which is the Vero cell. So again, hindi na naman medical inclined ang lola nyo, pero yun kasi yung pagkakaintindi ko or naintindihan ko doon sa process na yun. And then, detailed naman yung pagkaka-explain niya. Nandun siya sa booklet, mababasa nyo siya. So, habang nag-wait kayo dun, kasi may waiting, syempre, before you go to assessment, to another, to the test, syempre, mayroon kayong, doon, may chance kayong basahin yung mga information. Again, it's very important na basahin nyo siya. Then, after nun, pag clear ka na sa physician assessment, mag-proceed ka na nun sa blood test, may swab test din. Then, after that, the vaccination itself. And then after the whole process, they will interview you after the vaccination, after the trial, ibibigyan ka nila ng pointers and stuff. Then observe you. Kasi syempre, nakuha mo na yung vaccine, nabigay na sa'yo yung vaccine, baka may side effect or baka may reactions or what. So, iulitin nila ulit yung vital signs, check ulit temperature, check ulit yung BP. In my case, medyo natagalan akong i-release kasi after nun is mataas yung blood pressure ko. So, hinintay pa siya, chinek siya pa ulit-ulit before ako i-release. And then the whole process, in our case, it took us 3.5 hours. I know na hindi rin namin in-expect na ganun siya katagal. Pero siguro it's a case-to-case basis kasi we went there 7:30 p.m. and the facility will close at 8. So, syempre, we are expecting na may mga staffs na tapos na yung kanilang duty. So, medyo konti na lang yung staffs nila. So, I don't know, if you go there in the morning or in the afternoon, if mas mabilis yung process. But in our case, it took us that long. Siguro nga kasi closing time na siya. Which is understood naman dahil hinintay pa namin matapos yung work namin before we go to the facility. So, that's one tip lang na pwede ko ma-advise sa inyo. Hindi siya queuing, hindi madami yung tao, konti lang siya. Ang natagalan lang is yung pag-aantay mo sa test, sa magkukuha ng blood test mo, ng swab test, and all. Kasi nga, syempre, closing time na nila. We didn't expect na may benefits pala to. Kasi, ang goal lang naman namin is we went there, magpa-trial, magpa-vaccine, okay, volunteer ako. We didn't expect na mayroong mga benefits kaming makukuha. So, yun nga yung pinakita ko. It's not surprising anymore na syempre, very generous naman talaga si UAE in terms of giving token of appreciation. Malaking bagay na siya. 300 worth of voucher, KN95 mask, 20 pieces yun. Magkano yun, diba? And take away na yung thermal scanner. Kasi, after mong i-release, kailangan mong i-monitor yung sarili mo. I-advise ka na meron kang diary. May diary silang ibibigay sa'yo na you have to monitor yourself, temperature mo, ganito, ganyan. Kasi nga, as part of being a volunteer, syempre, hindi lang naman doon nagtatapos na after mo ma-receive yung vaccination, hindi lang siya doon nagtatapos. Meron siyang, yung length ng trial is, according to the document, is 2 months up to follow-up period of 12 months. So, hindi siya doon nagtatapos. Like in our case, kanina, so yesterday we went there, diba? So, kanina, may tumawag sa akin, it's an appointment. A doctor called me just to check on me kung ano yung nararamdaman ko, if I have fever, kung meron bang reaction. The only thing that I'm feeling now after no vaccination is, which is kinda normal, I think, yung left arm ko, medyo mabigat siya. Just I think it's very normal kasi before naman nagpapavaccine ako, ganun din naman nararamdaman ko. And again, nasa document naman yun. Nakalagay naman siya doon na meron kang mafe-feel na heaviness, minsan pa nga pwedeng maging irritate. Pero if there are more complicated concern, meron silang hotline na tatawagan mo at nakalagay din yun doon at i-advise ka din during the process to undergo din yung mga procedure na kung sino yung dapat mong tawagan in case of emergency, kung may medical reaction, kung ano nangyari. So, tatawagan mo yung hotline na yun. And continuous yung follow-up. There is a question also if I decided to withdraw in the middle of the trial or ayoko na, gusto ko na mag-back out, so you are free to back out anytime. Whatever your decision will be, it will be respected. And so whatever decision na gawin mo, if you want to volunteer, if you don't want to volunteer, if you want to register, if you don't want to register, it's all up to you. Ako, I'm just stating my own personal experience and my own insight in undergoing the volunteer program of the government. Kasi it will really help. Iniisip ko na lang na parang naging part ako, kung makaka-create man tayo ng vaccine na yan, masasabi ko sa sarili ko na I contributed on that process, diba? So, yun lang naman yung sa akin. So, it's still up to you. Yung mga pa-bonus na lang na mga naharbat natin, like yung mga voucher and all, syempre hindi natin siya in-expect. Pero, yun, okay na din siya, diba? So, we're not up to that naman, kaya tayo nagpa-vaccine. Again, ang purpose ko ba't ako nagpa-vaccine is number 1, is to help and contribute to fight the global pandemic, which is the COVID-19. So, let's see. I will share with you guys kung ano man yung mga na-experience ko after having the vaccination. Maybe I can share it with you in my next vlog. For now, what I can share with you is how to register, where to register, where to go, and the step-by-step procedure that I went through during the process. So, yun lang yung mga pwede kong ibigay for now. So, I'm happy that I was able to share my experience and what made me decide to volunteer for humanity. So, if you're interested, visit forhumanity.ae. So, this is for world's first phase 3 clinical trial to COVID-19. Yan. So, visit the website, read the information, get all the details if you decided to register and visit the facility for you to start the process. For now, the location of the facility is being held at ADNEC here in Abu Dhabi between 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.